My name is Micah Peterson. I'm the VP of product here at ProcedureFlow and one of the early co-founders. So a pleasure to be with you. Our product grew out of operational pain of trying to keep, a few hundred people organized around doing one procedure, 900-page binder, 6 to 12 months of painful onboarding, a lot of turnover. And in that space, this product was created to help keep a group of people really organized and help them to execute procedures. So if you think about procedures, they're great because you need quality and consistency. You need things to train people with. But where they fail and what we think is the devil is paragraphs of text and bullet point exceptions and really weird nested if statements, go to page 28, that kind of stuff. And so you end up with a situation like this with my friend Alejandro. We maybe drill this point in a little bit more by saying, okay, we'll play a game sometimes in our demos and say, what is this paragraph describing? So Ben, I might put that out to you. What do you think that paragraph is describing?
Curved line with every point equal distance from the center. I'm going with the circle.
You got it. So it takes people usually, there's a little pause there, 10, 20, 30 seconds. And the idea though is if you see a circle, instantly you know what it is, right? And so there's a problem with paragraphs of text, and that is that it's hard to find, it's hard to read, and it's hard to interpret. And so we know that there's a better way to do it. There's a better way to visualize information that's inside subject matter experts' brains. They might be retiring soon, or you might need to train a whole bunch of people up really quickly, or operate across, different geographic regions. And the best way to represent knowledge that we found with our product is small hyperlink flowcharts. Everybody knows about flowcharts. Usually they're weird though. They're one file, they're really big, they're big mazes. And so what we've done is made them really small, connected them together, and then created an operational wrapper around that makes it really easy to build, really easy to operationalize for your big teams, easy to maintain. We've got crowdsourcing, which I'm going to show you here in a second. And then you get reporting data out of the other end of this. Can't do that with Visio, right? And so this is a really fun, really simple way to organize your standard operating procedures, get a bunch of people using them, and then get your reporting data out. So with the little time that I have remaining here, I'm going to give you a quick tour walkthrough. So let me do that for you. So here's what I have is just one of our customers, and I'll mention a few: LA Water, Dallas 311, lots of utility companies, the fourth largest health insurance provider, and the largest national aeronautics and space administration organizations, NASA. So this is, somebody's found a problem with a pothole in Dallas, and they want to bring that to the city. And so we have this call coming in. Hey, thanks for calling Dallas 311. They give me this information that I need, their name, their address, their phone number. What are they calling about? It's the roads, pothole repair. So now we're right into our procedure. So we've guided them right to it. Now what do? We assess the pothole hazard level, right? So can they describe it? Yep. Is it deeper than 3 inches? Yep. Is it like the size of a pizza? Yes. Okay. Well, that's hazardous. So that means when I get to the next stage, I got to bring up that hazardous service request and not the regular one. Then I can go through, get the street where it's at. There's a sub process here for, with screenshots on how to put that into the system, what buttons to click, what fields to fill out. We can add the screenshots and stuff on the side. We go back, and that's basically it. We say, is there anything else I can help you with? Have a great day. And so easy, right? Like we don't have to go through a training class. We don't have these big binders. We don't have to read all this text. And I'm doing it in an immediacy of working with the person that's contacting me. And so this gives you a lot of flexibility with your different departments to have people handling things they might not normally be handling. So in addition to this, I mentioned you can crowdsource the changes, which is really interesting in our product. So I'm going to show you that with the last remaining minute here. And so if we go back here and we're looking at pothole repairs, and then we're submitting this service request, it says request code equals B. Let's say that changed and it was supposed to be an A. So now we have this documentation problem. So what we can do is just pull a quick draft, hit the edit button. We can change that from a B to an A. That's as hard as it is to make a process update. So anybody working with these procedures can go ahead and submit those. That person will then go back to the live, we'll have to give it a little title here. So we'll just say I changed the request code, submit it for approval. And then if we flip back and we look at that from an approver angle, you can see the request come into a queue. They can pull it up as a side-by-side comparison. We can compare the side-by-side. You see it marked up red, green. We can approve it. Boom, that changes now in the live environment. Everybody who uses that process is going to get a change notification up here telling them that something changed. That's it. And then if you're of that approver nature, you can also go into the reports, see who's using them, make sure everything, people are reviewing their changes, etc. So